We're Gaijin Smash, and you're listening to CIUT 89.5 FM.
So how many Gaijins have you smashed?
0.
Well, I don't know. I guess that's a question for Mai.
Yeah, the name comes from, it was the name of a blog about an American guy living in Japan. I just thought it sounded cool, to be honest. It means like basically when someone who's not from Japan makes like a cultural oopsie in Japan, and yeah, we just thought it sounded cool, basically.
And it does.
Yeah,
It goes hard.
man.
It goes hard. Anyway, this is CIUT 89.5 FM. Live from Studio 2, it's Lilo interviewing Gaijin Smash. Would you like to say your names and say hi? And also what you do in the band.
My name is Mai. Hello, everybody. I sing and I play synth. Hello.
I'm Connor, and I play bass.
I'm Ryan. I play drums.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So we got you in because you guys just released a new single, Mountain. We're going to hear it shortly coming up. It's phenomenal. I love it. I love it so much. And it's a part of a new EP you guys have coming out?
That's right, yeah. We're releasing an EP called Humans on July 2nd.
Ooh, all right. A little bit in the summer, but we're getting everything warmed up here in the winter, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys have any upcoming shows you would like to tell us about?
Yeah, we've got February 14th, Valentine's Day at the Bovine, so that'll be fun. We're opening up for Doghouse Rose. And we've got, we haven't announced it yet, but I guess we are now. March 14th is our next single release party. We're releasing a single called Banana Split. That's at the Monarch Tavern, so y'all should come by.
It sounds like we should. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for telling us who you are. Thank you for telling us about your new projects. We are about to hear some of your songs. So can you please tell us what we're about to hear?
From the live session today, yeah, we've played Al Pacino to start it off, which is from our first EP called Playdate, and then a few new tracks that have not been released yet, including Pachinko. We played Mountain, which is out now, Milk Chocolate, and what else did we play, guys? Hacky Sack.
And then Pachinko.
That's right.
This is Gaijin Smash playing live on CIUT 89.5 FM.
Oh yeah, cool. Let's play Al Pacino.
Now I listen to Fly, you know, you're my thing, I seem kinda clean up. I keep it
Thanks, folks. That was Al Pacino by Gaijin Smash. All right, guys, let's play Mountain. We just released this song and we like playing it. Thanks, folks. That was Mountain, and you can hear it on all your favorite streaming platforms. Here's a song we haven't released yet. It's called Hacky Sack.
I think you could be pretty nifty. But you're trapped in the zone, time to stick to the beat. Always stuck on your phone, so get up
What's this song called, Mai?
Pachinko. Pachinko.
And you can only hear it on CIUT FM. Maya, you look like you could use some milk chocolate.
What?
You look like you could use some milk chocolate.
What?
Let's give it to her.
Milk chocolate.
Wait a minute! No milk chocolate! Wait a minute! No milk chocolate!
I just want not milk chocolate. Took that milk chocolate from my loop. Thank you.
That was Gaijin Smash live on CIUT 89.5 FM. They just rocked a killer set for us, and we're hopping back into the questions. I should have this open. My bad. Okay, the first thing that I'm extremely interested in, because you guys you're playing in two languages. You guys are playing in two languages. You're singing in Japanese and English, and these two languages do not have the same sentence structure, which I find insane that you guys are making it sound so good. So I'm just really curious what the songwriting process is like for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's always different. Sometimes we just jam and come up with an idea. Sometimes Mai will hum like a melody and a couple lyrics. Other times I might come up with like a bass riff. Yeah, whenever I hear, like if we're setting up to rehearse or anything like that, Ryan might play a cool drum part like he did earlier today. And I'll record it on my phone for inspiration. But also, a lot of the time, it's just me hearing like a bass riff in my head and then humming it into my phone. Like, yeah, I actually went down into the basement while I was working the other day to hide from people while I maniacally hummed into my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It do be like that. It do be like that. Now, I heard from a birdie who won't be named right now that you learned bass kind of like me, which is really interesting, by pulling the bass really close to yourself and like humming it and feeling the rhythm literally. Can you tell us more about that?
I think when I was learning bass, I didn't have a proper amp, so sometimes I would like press the body of the guitar, the body of the bass up to like a wall or something that would amplify it with the vibrations. But yeah.
I also, in my research, I've discovered you guys all play bass, which is kind of bonkers. So how did you guys settle on this formation of the band where everybody's playing what they're playing?
Rock, paper, scissors. No. I mean, our first song that we wrote was called Creeper, and me and Mai were just hanging out one night, and she started humming the melody for it, but the lyrics were about how she was going grocery shopping, and I thought she sounded really cool, so I just grabbed the first instrument, the closest instrument to me, which happened to be my bass, and
Yeah, I play bass too, but he took bass, so
it's okay.
I don't play guitar, so okay, I guess I sing and then okay, there's a key, so I'll play the key. And then Ryan's an awesome drummer, so he's just
Yeah, we used to play with a TV drummer, but we wanted a real live human one, and Ryan's the best drummer that we know. So
take the robot spot. I mean AI, what whoever.
Yeah, AI who?
AI,
Forget about AI taking our jobs. I'm taking their jobs.
yeah, Ryan took the robot's
Yeah,
job.
robot job. Yeah.
What do you mean by TV drummer? I've heard this a few times. Is it just like you had like a kick track going, or?
We have like a Commodore 64 monitor that we'll put on the stage sometimes, and it just plays a video of a headless drummer.
Ooh. Was anyone this headless drummer? Or?
It's split between me and Ryan, mostly Ryan now. Yeah.
Ooh. You guys, your lyrics are usually extremely like super fun and upbeat. You know, you're always like, I don't know, you're having a great time all the time. So I want to know, like, what's inspiring these lyrics, you know?
What would you say, Mai?
I didn't.
Just comes to you?
Well, so I grew up in Japan, and then I moved to Canada, and then, you know, my experience I had tough experience in Japan, but now here it's different. So, well, pretty much I wrote about that. It's always positive here. No, I don't mean it's negative there, but it's I just wrote my experience into lyrics in Japanese.
Were you making music in Japan too?
No,
Because
I met these two guys, and then they have a lot of music, like friends who that like involve music and stuff that those people inspire me to do. I play sports, and I find it's like playing the instrument or playing in the band is kind of sports.
Oh,
I find it like team play.
Yeah.
So I like it. That's why I kept going.
I get that. Were you doing your multimedia painting projects?
Oh
in
yeah, I
Japan?
do.
Can you tell us about
Japan? I didn't do much when I'm in Japan, but I always wanted to do art and stuff. So, but I don't know. I said after I moved here, I was like, I would try to do what makes me happy, like music too. Yeah. So I just decided to do. Fuck it, I just do it. And then and the weekend and stuff, have time and then do this stuff and then art, music and stuff.
I was looking at your pieces and they look very evocative. So I was really wondering if you've ever had a piece where it inspired a song or if a song inspired a piece.
No. Not.
Well, damn.
Well, yeah. But when I paint, I always like really negative feeling. I started as like negative feeling first.
Oh.
Yeah.
These are different outlets. Okay.
Yeah. But I was like songs like Gaijin's my song or like overcome. I'm just I'm fine. I'm like perfect. It's kind of attitude, but like art for me, there was a negative feeling, and then outcome is positive. So it's like develop into happy vibes.
Yeah.
So that's a different, I think, process.
No, I see that. Ryan, I want to swing to you for a second.
Okay, what's up?
I heard earlier you have a degree in jazz drumming? ?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I want to know how'd you go from jazz drumming to this?
Oh, well, my whole thing has always been trying to be as versatile and as well-rounded as possible. So I always was interested in jazz as kind of a way to get closer to my instrument and to understand like the history of it and stuff. And so I think it was just I went back to school in the pandemic and felt like that was the only thing I wanted to study. And so I was already playing in rock bands before jazz, and went and then studied jazz and still was doing rock music and hip hop and I play in country bands and stuff and all kinds of stuff. So yeah.
Do you find that your jazz drumming now background is like playing into the bands that you're in?
A little bit. I think it all informs itself in some way. Everything I learn in one genre will inform some way I approach some other genre. So I definitely think there's some crossover there.
Oh man. Actually, I have a fun question about that. I was wondering, I'm really hoping you guys have a fun answer for this. How has the city shaped your sound? Because Toronto's such a rich and frustrating city filled with tons of unique sounds and people. So I feel like this is a very inspiring space.
Yeah, I think that Toronto is playing shows in the city sometimes is if it feels competitive or something, or not even like you're competing with bands. It feels like you're like competing with somebody's story at the other end of the venue or something. Like people come out to bars and venues and it's very chatty, and I feel like often you're fighting to get people's attention a little bit, and so I think that's definitely informed some of the ways we've approached arranging these songs. Like we're trying to be explosive and dynamic, and we're really trying to engage people. We're trying to make it really hard for you to ignore us at a venue, and yeah, it works for the most part in our favor, I'd say.
And isn't that kind of what punk's all about?
That's right, yeah.
Oh. You guys, when you guys first came out on the scene, around 2019, you guys did the Japanada tour.
That's correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, we were going to visit Japan. We had flights booked, and at the last minute, we just decided to book a tour. Yeah, we were flying into Montreal for a day before flying to Tokyo. So we played our first show ever at Turbo House in Montreal.
That was horrible.
Yeah, we sucked.
That was very horrible show.
It was a good show. We
but
were
it's
just
my
not good
very
yet.
first show.
Yeah. No,
But I was like,
yeah.
I never forget about it.
Yeah. And
It's
then
good.
yeah, we played a couple shows. We played 2 shows in Kyoto, 2 in Osaka, and 2 in Kyoto. Did I say Kyoto already?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
I meant Tokyo. Yeah, both. On the way back, we hit Vancouver and then played our first Toronto show, and that was actually our first show with Ryan as well. We had our TV drummer, and then we just decided to shoot him a message and say like, "Hey man, we booked this show. Are you down to hop on drums?" I think we had like 1 or 2 rehearsals before that gig, and played with Ryan. Sounded wicked, a lot better than our show in Montreal. So, we decided we'd we'd keep them.
Like a dog.
Absorbed him into the
Like a
band.
dog you found on the side of the road.
I guess you could stick around.
I think we should keep them.
No, we begged them. Begged them to stay with us.
Maya, you were saying that you didn't play music in Japan. What was it like for the Japanada tour? Actually, like going back and playing music and shows and stuff.
I was super nervous. And then in Japan, like people are just standing there and then like watching me and then like not like, I don't know, not dancing much. Well, it depends on the, I think, venue or music style. But since we randomly booked the show, so whatever we play, it's different kind of genre music too. Like sometimes they're like slow music too. Like so we not really we didn't match that much.
Yeah,
But-
we kind of found some shows that were already being put on, and we're like, hey, can we get on this real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah.
We're coming. They're like, yeah, sure.
But they're really nice. They staff there and other band too. So the system that the venue has is really awesome too, right? Remember?
Extremely organized.
Yeah. So that was cool.
I was wondering also about this because you were talking about how Japanese audiences reacted a little differently. I was wondering, how do you find Canadian and Japanese audiences appreciate Gaijin Smash differently?
Good question. I mean, we haven't played Japan in a long time, so, and we've definitely evolved as a band since then. So
Well, yeah, we've never done it with me.
yeah,
So that's
Japanada
right
2
there.
coming?
Yeah, Japanada 2 on its
Yeah.
way.
absolutely.
I'm actually curious how they react to Gaijin Smash in Japan, like a Japanese audience. I'm actually curious.
Yeah, I mean, punk rock is alive and well everywhere, and I think it'd be pretty much the same response anywhere we go if we're playing the right place.
Well said.
Yeah.
Probably people were surprised. Like, what are you saying? Oh, Japanese? Oh, in English? But what I'm saying is a very simple Japanese words. Sometimes doesn't really make sense. So maybe people say, what?
No, they'll get it.
Or maybe, oh, cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that.
We'll see.
Well, my parents say, oh, that's interesting. That's what they say.
They're not the marker. You want the kids. You want to know what the kids think. I have some J Rock in my bag. I've been listening to a bit of J Rock. You know, I know some of the Pillows, the Polka Dot Stingray. Like I can definitely hear some of its influences on your sound. But I want to hear what you guys believe your musical influences for your band is. What's inspiring you?
A big one for my bass tone would be Death from Above, 1979. And yeah, just anything we like. We listen to.
Nirvana,
Yeah,
you know,
big time.
But yeah, the Linda Lindas.
Totally, yeah.
The Lindas.
And
They're sick.
Sometimes we find new bands that we haven't heard of before because people will be like, "Oh, are you inspired by Melt Banana?" And I'm like, "Who's that?" And then I go listen to them, and I'm like, "This is awesome." Now I am inspired by them. Yeah.
If you guys had to like pin it down, what do you think is like the emotional through line of Gaijin Smash? What are you trying to get the people to feel?
I mean, most songs are kind of based around themes of positivity and self-improvement and love and all that stuff. So, yeah, not love songs at all by any means, but usually positivity, self-improvement. That's kind of the running theme of our songs so far.
Songs filled with love.
Yeah.
You guys are in a whole bunch of stuff. Connor, you're a drummer in Connie.
That's
I
right.
saw you were in Fern Gully for a bit.
Oh, yes. Oh, you finally
I
found
did my
your...
research.
Okay, yes. Yes. Finally, yes, I was. And I'm still into.
Yeah, we gotta
Laura's
bring
got
Fern
some
Gully back.
competition.
And
right.
it sounds like you're in a few bands too,
Yep.
Ryan. If you want to drop some names real quick.
Yeah, last year I was on tour with Noah Reed. The year before that, Charlotte Day Wilson. I play with this my good friend, one of my oldest friends, Ian Cully. His project's name is Massey. Also play with this couple folk singers, Alexander Babiak and Kyle Stevens. So I used to play with Kyle, but I think he's got some new people on it. But yeah, a whole bunch of people.
A whole bunch of people. Anyway, I bring all this up to ask, how have these past and co-current projects affected Gaijin Smash?
Oh man, I mean, it's in so many different ways, but like Connor playing in Connie, was really cool. We've really gotten to know those guys really well and play shows with them, and we got to know Brother through that, and like just kind of like another community. I think it really helps us, and I don't know,
Big time. Ryan actually recorded Connie's last couple singles that
Yeah.
we put out
Yeah.
through Paper Bag, and also
Brother and Welted.
Brother and Welted.
Yeah.
Sort of. We got a little community of cool bands that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me,
awesome.
like Fun Gully is that's my very, very first band.
Oh,
And then I played what is
you
a
played
bass.
bass, yeah.
Yeah, so and then the Fern Gully like taught me how to play a bass and then how to do the music together, and that's the reason I probably decided to be in the Gaijin Smash. So it's huge.
that brings me to a question that I had. What is this band's origin story?
Yeah, it just started with like Maya was humming a cool little ditty. I thought it sounded cool. I picked up a bass, wrote a bass line to it. I think we recorded it on a phone, and then I showed it to a friend. I was like, is this good or?
Well, like Connor and I were together, fell in love, and then that happened. But Connor was playing in bands for a really long time as a drummer, very talented drummer for the most part, right?
Yeah.
And but you played guitar and played bass, and I think you have this like natural songwriting ability. So you just like banged out some riffs, and they were sick, and you did some drums, and you guys had tunes, and that's kind of that's how I saw it,
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. And then I've known Ryan since high school, and yeah, as I said, he's the best drummer. So
Best.
we were like, this guy will take us to the next level.
Oh yeah. So you've been in the scene a while, the Toronto music scene. You've got some good connections. I want to know how's the scene changed since the time you've been in it?
I don't know.
I think like there's been a growing presence of DIY shows. Not that there wasn't when we kind of started, but it's like growing to be more. You see more venues closing in general, which is kind of has been common. But I think now you're seeing a lot of community spaces filling the gap, with these kind of underground type setups. And it's really cool to see in Toronto where it's so hard to find space to do that. So I think that's one thing I would
Spots
say.
like the arcade and the flat top.
Yeah, Art
Expo,
Bay, yeah.
Art Bay, yeah. Big time.
Since we're name dropping venues, I was gonna ask, what's your guys' favorite venue to play at?
Oof, I don't know, probably Bovine.
Bovine, I would say Bovine.
Just because we play there all the time.
Yeah.
We're
Monarch, I like Monarch a lot too,
Monarch's
though, actually.
wicked, yeah. Yeah, always good sound at the Bovine and at Monarch, but we like exploring and finding
Lee's
new
Palace was
places, too.
cool,
Lee's
yeah.
Palace was wicked, yeah.
What's going on with Humans? What's going on with Humans? What can you tell us about Humans?
It's a 4-track EP that we're releasing July 2nd, and yeah, we're just kind of dropping a few singles every couple months before it comes out. We'll put it out on our label Naked Tapes. Maybe get a little cassette going. Maybe press some vinyl if there's demand. We'll see. But
I
yeah,
am demand. I would like to see a vinyl. It'd be fun.
good to know. Yeah, that's about it. It's just a 4-track EP of songs that we've been playing live for a long time, but haven't released yet. And they all kind of follow the same theme of positivity and self-improvement.
How long have you been sitting on this EP?
Ooh,
Because you said you've been playing the songs for a while, so.
yeah, we kind of recorded and mixed and mastered it in pieces, sort of. We got it mastered, I guess, last year. Yeah,
Last year.
yeah, or December last year or something like that. Is that right?
Sometime in the fall.
In the
But
fall.
yeah, it's been on the go for a couple of years.
Years.
Yeah.
Years.
Can I ask why humans? Is there any significance behind that name?
It's the name of one of the songs that's coming out on the EP, and that song is just about humans that we love, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little love letter to all our homies.
Thank you so much for coming in, Gaijin Smash. It has been a pleasure. Would you like to tell us real quick, where can we find you next?
You can find us at the Bovine on February 14th and at the Monarch on March 14th.
And I believe you guys have an Instagram.
We do. You can find us online. Our Instagram handle is Gaijin Smash Band. Gaijin Smash Band.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank
This has
you.
been
Thanks for having us.
live from Studio 2. Peace.
Yeah,
was Gaijin Smash's new single, Mountain. I'd like to thank the band again for coming through to our Studio 2 and delivering an incredible live performance and sitting down for a lovely interview. Shout out to Lilo, our guest host today, and Elliot as well, our behind-the-scenes volunteer. And we're going to keep it going with another selection from our archives. This is Welted, live from Studio 2. They came through in October of last year. As always, if you like what you hear today, feel free to check out our YouTube page. That is CIUT FM on youtube.com. And we have an Instagram as well now. I believe it is Studio 2 Sessions. Studio 2 Sessions. This is CIUT 89.5 FM. You're about to hear Welted, and then stick around for the waveform up next.